Hello, friends. Today we are going to talk about one Tata Group stock, the stock which is in IT, and many of the retail investors have earned a lot over the time in that stock. But from last 1.5 years, this stock has not performed, and that is nothing but Tata Elxsi. And this request has been done by Khushbu, Mohan Majmudar, and Rakesh Arora. So they have asked for that about Tata Elxsi, what is the future prospects from here and whether you should invest in that stock or not. And we are going to talk about in detail fundamentals and everything, and of course the outlook. So welcome everyone, guys. My name is Sita Bandoshi and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're still not subscribed to our channel, do subscribe and do share the video and do like this video. And any queries you have, you can put it in the comment box. Any stock to be reviewed, we'll try to take it over. So now let us talk about Tata Elxsi. Let us understand the first how the stock has performed in last you can say few years. So talking about that Tata Elxsi, you can see that it has been a multi-bagger. If you see in March 2020, it was around 639, which has gone to almost 10,000 rupees by August 2022. Now, what it shows in almost 2 years, 2.5 years, stock has almost, you can say that more than 15 times. Okay, but however, from August 2022, the stock has not performed, and currently it is around 7,600. So 1.5 year, the stock has not performed. So what is the reason behind it? That is what we are going to talk in detail. And Tata Elxsi has performed extremely well over, and it's been a big multi-bagger, but now is the valuation coming in between the Tata Elxsi? That is what we need to check. Now let us understand about the company first. So, and also we'll talk about the future prospects and all that. So talking about the company, you know that Tata Elxsi is among the world leading service provider of design and technology, and then main area is automotive, media and communication and healthcare. Okay, they are providing integrated service from research and strategy. So now let us understand the business segment. So embedded product and design is 86% of your total revenue. So majorly they are providing this service. Again, the division provide technology consulting, new product design, development and testing services and all that. Now, industrial design visualization is almost 11.3%. Okay, so main is this one, embedded product and design. Again, system integration is almost 2.7%. Now let us talk about where the revenue mainly is coming from. So if you talk about industry-wise revenue, transportation is almost 46%. Now this is where they are getting the major revenue. Media and corporation is the second, 38%. So media and transportation includes almost 82%. Healthcare is around 15.4%. Geographical, no, if you see that Europe is 40, America is 40. So 80% of revenue coming outside India. Okay, rest of world is 5%. So only India is almost 15%. And offset is 74 percent, their mix, and onset is 26. So this is what is there. Again, they are revenue concentration of top 10 clients increased from 46.5% to 53.2. Now, this is where the worrying sign comes, because if you have a major contribution from top 10, that is where you have a problem. Top 5 is almost 44%. So this is how the revenue concentration is there among the top clients. Now let us talk about the result and how was the result. So overall, if you talk about the result was okay only. If you see the quarterly results, now seeing at this result, no, the revenue has not gone up from last 1 year as such. Okay, the profitability is almost stagnant. Okay, so itna bada nahi hai profitability, because see, if your company is actually having a higher premium and higher P ratio, the growth should catch up with that P ratio. And if the growth is not catching, that is where the problem starts coming. तो पिछले एक साल से तो इतना कुछ growth हुआ नहीं है. When we talk about yes, year to year comparison, you can see, but if you see the last 12 years, okay, 12 months, okay, and last March and it's almost the same. Okay, so when we talk about compound sales growth, last 3 years, 25, and currently last 12 months, it is 17%. Compounded profit growth is only 12%, which is slowed down in last 12 months. And that is why you can see the stock is not performing. Stock price, however, in 1 year, it is almost 30%, and 40% is the CAGR for 10 years. Now, when we talk about that P ratio, okay, before that, no, let us understand the shareholding pattern. The shareholding pattern, you can see now FII is going up. Promoter is almost 43%. Slowly and gradually, FII up. DI is 5.7, but the main contribution public is almost 35%. That is a major contribution coming. Now, let us understand the P ratio where the valuation is having a problem. Okay. So, when we talk about the P ratio, you can see here that it has gone up to 110 P ratio in April 2022. Where this is where it happens. No, that अगर आपका P इतना बढ़ जाता है compared to the, if you see the IT industry which is around 25 to 30 P ratio, the stock has gone to 110 P ratio. This is where the old valuation happens, and you can see from that day onwards, the stock is not performing. Even the result comes good, अभी तो इसका तो रिजल्ट इतना अच्छा नहीं है, बट ओवरऑल इफ द रिजल्ट कम गुड, दैट शुड जस्टिफाई द व्हाट टाइप ऑफ पी रेशियो एंड द प्रीमियम दिस कंपनी is actually attracting across the verticals, and again the against the peers comparison. Okay, so this is where it was happening. Yes, you can see the EPS is going up, there is no doubt about it, but somehow P ratio has gone up a lot, and that is where it was going down. Now, when we talk about the EV by EBITDA also, it is on a high side. And when we talk about the price to book, yes, little bit has gone down, but if you see here, it is almost 41 times at that level, April 22, which is now near to 22 point. That is also on a higher side. Now, when we compare with the peers comparison, okay, so okay, before comparing with the peers comparison, let us understand the outlook of this company. So, talking about the outlook, guys, the main thing is that four segment, you three segments made. So automotive client spend indicates continued focus on cost efficiency by tier one suppliers. Now, इसमें क्या हो रहा है? You can see the almost 46% of your revenue is coming from automotive client. Now there the cost cutting is happening, and tier one suppliers and all that. No, this is where they're facing lot of issue for the contracts. Again, the media and communication is, I think, around 35% is also actually the growth is not so good. You can see the media and communication, actually that department is also struggling a lot, and that is where also they are not getting growth. Again, so Tata Elxsi growth has impact due to weakness sector transportation, media and communication. 85% of their EPS is coming from this one. Okay, in last first quarter, the outlook in both the vertical expect to remain weak in current year 24 estimates also. Now, this is what is the problem, where 85% of our revenue, where it is coming from automotive and media, if it is not performing, of course, it will drag the complete profitability. Future also, media, it's quite a struggle, but however, slowly and gradually, automotive may come up. Again, the near-term outlook for healthcare vertical, which is around 15%, remain uncertain, and better comfort on growth likely to emerge of 2025 estimates. So, वहाँ भी उनको थोड़ा issues face हो रहे हैं, because there it is not going up. Again, as I told you earlier, their client concentration in top five is quite on a higher side, almost 46%, which is much more higher side. Again, the industrial design visualization segment, 12% of the revenues continues to grow well, but historically it's been cyclical, because the industrial design visualization is a cyclic in nature. We cannot predict that what type of growth will be there next time also. So this is what the output look like, which is little bit, you can say, not so great as such. Now, when we talk about Tata Elxsi along with the comparison fears, you can see here the P ratio is almost 60. Okay. Tata Elxsi 60, industry P is almost 31. Even Tata Technology is on a higher side, KP80. Now, this is where no issue lies with Tata Elxsi, Tata Technology, KP80. Even if you have not gone to our live video of Tata Technology, the link is given above. You can check that video also. But yes, this is the problem with all this company, which has gone up a lot. Now, when we talk about the 3 year sales and all that, that's look good. Okay, the 3 years return is 42%, profit growth 42, sales growth 25. But what about the future? This is where the issue lies. Tata Elxsi, if you talk about ROE, ROC, extraordinary, 41, 47%, that is extraordinary. And overall, if you see everything in a, but when we talk about current CNP divided by book value, that is where the valuation is going on the higher side. Now, if we talk about the future prospects and all the valuation, all that, what it shows that stock overall has performed well. The performance was good over the years. Somehow now the stagnancy is coming at the profitability level and of course the revenue level, which is not catching up with the valuation. Now, how the in what the investor should do from here? The main thing is we have to see whether the next few quarters how the better the growth will be from here. Currently, it not look good, great. So that is why no the concern remains on the valuation part, and that is where no I always used to say, guys, see check valuation before you invest in a stock. If the valuation is on a higher side, no matter how good the stock is, the sales profitability should match with the valuation. If it is not matching, then the stock may remain in a stagnant a longer period of time. You see, market touching all-time high, but this stock has not performed. Now you may say overall IT sector has not performed. Yes, agree with that. Overall, the IT sector has not performed. But the thing is, if we talk about when we compare with the other IT sector stocks, no, like KPMT, Tata Technology, all these three are in one segment only. However, other like Infosys, TCS, and all that is are much more at a lower level. The valuation comfort is there compared to all these companies. But as these three companies, KPIT, Tata Technology, and Tata Elxsi is having at a much more higher valuation. Of course, you have to be sure before you invest at this level. Also know whether the future prospects how it will. I think the things are looking not so great currently. So as an investor, if I want to go for an IT stocks, no, I think better available IT stocks are available at a much more lower valuation and a lower valuation compared to the rich valuation of Tata Elxsi. So this is what my take is currently, and hope you like this video, guys. And what do you think about it? Do you own Tata Elxsi? Put it in the comment box. Also, if you want any other stock to be analyzed from our side, we'll try to take cover that also. So hope you enjoyed the video. Do share, like, and share with everyone. So I'll see you next time. Till then, bye bye.